We are in the thick of the holiday season. Bright lights, menorahs, Christmas trees, aluminum poles.
What is that? Is that the pole?
Times are festive, and so I'll keep up with tradition, put the old whiskey in the eggnog. Perfect. And catch up with a Christmas-themed movie. I'm feeling like more of a genre film right now. Gremlins, Die Hard. I'd like to tackle a relatively unknown and unloved Santa-centered horror film. 2005's Santa's Sleigh.
Yes, Virginia, there is a Santa Claus.
I must confess that this one flew by me during its initial DVD release, and only somewhat recently did I finally take the dive and give this hidden gem a watch. Why is Christmas horror not a bigger thing? Sure, we have some classics, ironic and not, but for what is arguably the most popular holiday, I would hope we'd have a plethora of films to choose from, but that's not the case. There still isn't a whole hell of a lot to choose from. Whether it's something fun and adventurous like Gremlins or dark and plotting like Black Christmas, I'm just looking for a healthy variety. Festive horror always brings a certain appeal, charm with it. And since Michael Dougherty can't carry the whole subgenre himself, it's time we dig deep. And to my surprise, Santa's Sleigh gave me the Christmas cheer I really needed. Bill Goldberg plays the big man himself, Santa Claus, and I'll tip my hat to Tim Allen. And it's always good to have more Kurt Russell. Santa makes his way to Hell Township to unleash. Right off the bat, you get this fun, killer, stoner vibe. Goldberg's raspy delivered one-liners are so corny and on the nose, they're actually perfect.
Where do you think you're going, fat boy? I thought I'd stuff some stockings. Naughty.
Having our opening scene consist of bizarre cameos. We get the killer from Urban Legend, Chris Kattan is trying to f*** the nanny, and Sonny himself is as disappointed with life as I am.
I was thinking, dear God, don't let this bird taste like a shoe like it did last year. Let it be tender and moist just for once.
Only to have Santa bust through the chimney and obliterate everyone with clever Voorhees kills. Writer-director David Steinman wasn't trying to take anything serious and opts to embrace its ridiculousness, and that is the first thing that grabbed me. It almost feels like a Charles Band film, or if Troma ever went more mainstream. We are introduced to our teen hero, Nicholas Yuleson. I see what you did there.
Raisinets, Cheerios, cranberries, gummy bears, Altoids.
Oh, you're being cute, you little shit.
And his grandpa who's built a bunker in preparation for Santa's return. Gramps is a wisecracking Irishman played by the always great Robert Culp. Totally steals the show, and is the only character who seems to have a prior knowledge of old Saint Nick's evil ways. Anytime Santa graces the silver screen, we are blessed with a type of one-liners and wordplay you could only hope for in a murderous Santa flick starring a 90s wrestler. In the alley.
Aw, Grandpa got run over by a reindeer.
In his sleigh.
Why, I'm just trying to spread a little Yuletide fear.
And at the strip club.
Oh, ho, hos.
This is probably the best part besides that amazing opening. Gratuitous nudity, a high body count, and a cool kill using a stripper pole and electricity. He even goes as far as to clean it off. Always thinking, keeping up with the gonzo Christmas idea, we get more than a few sight gags. The stocking bomb in the background of the police station, a quick blink and you'll miss it dreidel defense, and even using the Star of David like a cross against Dracula. Fantastic.
Sorry, Santa. We're closed. It's Christmas. You should know that better than anybody.
And that's why this works so well. A silly concept thought out and embraced more than it had any right to be. Santa's Sleigh puts the effort in with regards to its origin story. The opening titles give a clear idea of Santa's true nature. Taking a page from the Gospel of Matthew, Santa is actually the product of a virgin birth. He wasn't always a sweet old man, but a ruthless killer. In a very clever turn, Grandpa recounts the story from a Christmas-themed sort of Necronomicon. Old Saint Nick, a degenerate gambler, lost a curling match with an angel I guess that's a thing, and had to become the iconic fat guy we've all known and loved. We get a Rankin Bass-influenced animation to guide us. Since Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer is a beloved TV special,
Se considera ofensivo ahora.
offensive how?
No tiene nada que ver con la estructura.
You gotta be fucking kidding me. So we get the gist of this 1,000-year-old bet, which has officially ended, leaving Mr. Claus to take up his old ways, mixing the religious aspects of Christianity with some of the Norse paganism mythos. This overcomplicated mythology, with a very obvious twist, and Grandpa being the angel, is actually pretty good and really sets us apart from most other direct-to-DVD slashers. As transparent as this movie is about its intentions, it stumbles in more than a few places. This should have been a Christmas-themed bloodbath. The lack of blood and gore is frustrating. The little blood that is here is so quickly cut, you'd be hard-pressed to find it. When Goldberg's present bombs murder two bratty kids, it's presented like a Wile E. Coyote gag, but not a drop of blood. Better.
Fuck.
I just think the concept is meant for a fun, over-the-top gore fest, and I'm a little surprised that they didn't make an effort to deliver. And then there's Mac. Ooh, wait, Claire? Keep it together. Don't cry. Emily DeRavin can't fake an accent to save her life.
You got my number. Call me when you're ready for a more mature relationship.
I'm not sure if she's supposed to be Canadian or American, but either or, it's not her strong suit.
He's just gonna keep killing. We have to try and stop him. I hope you like Wolverine. My dad shot it this morning. You know, with his Ammo for Animals Club. It's so fresh you can almost smell its breath.
Am I surprised that Santa's sleigh has been cast out to the wastelands of bargain bin DVDs? No. With Bill Goldberg proving he isn't the next Andrew Scott.
My name is Sergeant Andrew Scott.
Capture Luke Devereaux. Minimal damage.
Bill, buddy, no. And its cover art looks like a cheap parody film from the late 90s. I'm surprised I even watched it. Seriously, this is atrocious. But with everything seemingly going against it, this ended up being one hell of a surprise. I wasn't expecting to have as much fun as I did, and I am here to say,
I was wrong.
and how could I have not given this a chance when we get Doug McKenzie as a sleazy, money-grubbing pastor? And with this newfound clarity, I plan on putting Santa's sleigh into my Christmas rotation going forward. And that closes out another year. With that, it brings us to the end of the holiday season. And it's very important that we let you guys know how much we appreciate you. Listen, it's all about community, a family of sorts. I've been to a fair amount of conventions. I've worked many jobs. Movies and its distinct method of storytelling has been the cornerstone of my most cherished and personal relationships. You can tell a lot about a person from their film taste, and it's these discussions, polite arguments, that brings us together. And there isn't a group of people I'd rather spend it with than movie buffs. Arrow on the Head and JoBlo, thank you for your support. Merry Christmas and Happy Hanukkah. I hope you proudly display your aluminum pole that requires no decorating.
I find tinsel distracting.
And as we journey together into this new year, I shall pour a drink and raise a glass to the best people a guy could ask for. Happy New Year.
Don't use that political language shit with me. It's Christmas. Wish me Merry
Ho, ho, ho.